Hello everyone, it's Dawn and welcome back. I hope you've had a good rest, whether you celebrated Christmas or not. I hope you've had a few days rest and peace and quiet, or relative peace and quiet, and you've had a good time. So now it's back to crafting and painting and everything that we love to do. And so today, rather than I will do a bit of a demo at the end, but I wanted to review these pencils. They're made by Derwent, but I must tell you before we start, Derwent aren't sponsoring me to do this video. In fact, they don't even know I'm doing it, but that's fine. And they're a great set of pencils. They were designed and made to celebrate their 200th anniversary. And they're a metallic set of 20 pencils. They're not water soluble, but they are very soft and pliable and mixable or blendable metallic pencil. So I'm going to open up the box lid and give you a look inside. So they come like this. It's a single layer, and inside we've got foam. It's like a tough foam to keep them safe, and you've got metallic. This first one is a turquoise. I won't go all through 20, but you've got, in general, you've got blues, you've got greens, you've got browns, you've even got a couple of things like violets and purples. We've got a beautiful pink, and then we've got metallic, what I would call the metallic colours, such as gold and pewter and silver. So what I'm going to do, on the box it says that they're more effective on dark coloured paper. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you what they look like. I'm going to give you a bit of a demonstration, what they look like, and compare them with white cardstock and a black card. So I'm going to slide them to one side so that you can still see the box. And I will bring in the black card first, as that's what they've recommended. What we'll do something like a pink. I'll just do a colour swatch first. Can you see that? Shall I bring you in just a touch, just a tiny wiggy bit? That should be it. That should be all right. That's great. So on there, we've got the pink. And if we just do a little shading like that, as you can see, it looks quite nice. And we could even do something like a very simple flower. So all we're going to do is things like teardrops, really. That's what they look like. And so this isn't anything wonderful, but this is just a very simple flower. So we can just put some petals behind there. And if we just do some colour, just some very loose filling in, so it looks quite effective on the dark. And I'll use the same colour in a moment and show you what it looks like on the white paper or on the white card. So we'll just do a quick colouring in like that. So if I was going to do a proper flower, I'd have taken some time and drawn it out properly. But this is just a quick one to show you, really. Let's find a darker colour. Oh, the violet. I'm not sure that it is that dark, actually. Let's try that one, just to give the flower a centre. So there we go. And I'll keep that one out. And we'll use one of the greens, I think. And obviously, our flower needs a stem. And we'll just give it a couple of leaves like that. Nothing brilliant or fantastic. Just a quick demonstration to show you how it looks. So there is our very quick and extremely rough flower. So I'll probably do more or less the same thing on the white card. So that's what it looks like when we put it onto black card. Can you see that? Or shall I bring it in a bit? Just a little bit perhaps. So that's what it looks like on black card. Now if we use exactly the same colours, I'll leave it there and I'll bring this in. If I pop that on there, and then I'll bring it back in a minute. I'll keep it close in for you, and we'll do exactly the same with exactly the same colours, but on white card. So, well, almost exactly the same. It might not be exactly the same. So we'll do this. It does actually look quite, with these pink ones, these pastel colours, or the stronger colours, I should say, it does actually look stronger on the white card. You get a lovely metallic effect on the black, but you get this gorgeous bright effect. So if you want a brighter effect with these metallic pencils, I would suggest using them on a white cardstock like this. This is actually white watercolour paper, but because they're not water soluble, we won't be able to blend them with watercolour or with water, but we can blend them with other pencils. So we can just blend them with the pencil that we're using. So if you wanted that blended a little bit more, what you could do, you could take one of the more metallic colours, the silver for example, and you could blend it with that. You could just go over it and blend it with that. You could probably blend it with your finger. I've not tried that, but you could blend it with the silver and use your finger to blend it in a little bit. You could probably, I haven't tried this, so don't quote me on it. You could probably blend it with something like Vaseline as well, but I've not tried that yet. So I'll try that another time and let you know the results if they're any good. So again, we'll give it a bit of a centre, just rough, and we'll use the same green to give it a stem and a couple of leaves. So that's all we do. So we'll just fire up like that, and we'll give it some very rough, very quick leaves. Now if I was going to do a proper painting, I'd have drawn it out first, but I didn't, so we'll do it this way. So there we go. If you heard that buzzing, just ignore it. I'm going to. That was my phone, but they'll have to wait. So there we go. There is the flower on white, and there it is on black. So on here, the flower, because I've done it in pinks and greens, looks a lot more prominent and brighter, but this looks a bit more subdued. So that's that one. So another one I've done on the black, which I've already done, I did a snowman. This was the one I was playing with last night. And I did that in silver, and I did it with the pink. And I used one of the browns to do his buttons. So that does look better on white, on black paper, or on a darker paper. So this is the silver. Let me see if I can find it. That's the one at the end. So if I bring the other piece of paper in like that, this is the silver. Let me just make sure I've got the right one. So on the black, it shows up absolutely beautifully. But on the white, it still shows up, but it looks more grey than metallic. So the metallic colours look more effective on the darker paper. It doesn't have to be black, but on the darker papers that we've got. So I'll give you a bit of a, I won't do all of the colours, we could be here all day. But this is antique gold. And again, I'll do a comparison. That's a darker gold. So that's on the black, which on the black actually, it looks more like a brown. So let's see what it looks like when we do it on the white card. So on the white card, that does actually look more of a rustic gold. And this, now one of them, there was a turquoise one. Oh, it's that one down there. Now this is gorgeous. It is so pale, but it's gorgeous. So I'll just zoom out just a touch. That'll do it. So, there we go, sorry about that. So this is the turquoise one, and I shall do it on the black. And that is gorgeous. And they're so soft. They're so easy to blend, even if you're doing a pencil blend, because they're so soft. And that's the turquoise on the white, on the black, I beg your pardon. And that's our turquoise on the white card. So on the white card, actually, it looks more like a grey from here. But on the black, these metallic pencils on a dark coloured card, they really do shine. But sometimes they look better, or just as good anyway, on the white card. So this is this is called purple. It's a dark colour. And there's a one next to it called violet, which looks lighter. So we'll just have a quick look at that one. So that's the purple on the white card. And on the black card, it does show up, but because it's dark on dark, it doesn't really have much of an impression. So we'll just try one more. We'll have a look at the violet. And the violet, this is on the white cardstock. Oh, lovely and rich. They're really rich colours. I'm pressing quite hard. And it's not snapped. It's not breaking. So they're good strong colours as well. And this is on the black card. And that is showing up absolutely beautifully. So I think we'll leave it there. So there, oh, there is one thing I will show you, but I'll have to zoom out a little bit to show you that. And I'll do that in a minute. And so there are our colour swatches on some of our colours that we've got from this fantastic box. And some we did on white card and some we did on black card. And both look good, but some look better. The dark colours look better on the white, and the more metallic, to be honest, look better on the dark. So if you're going to get some of these, I will link them. I got mine from the SAA, the Society for All Artists. I will add a link to the SAA. If I can find it, I will link it straight to the Derwent, because they used to be called the Cumberland Pencil Company, but I haven't checked their website for a while. So whether their website is still called that or whether it's called Derwent now, I will check that out for you, and I will have a look on the website. And if it's on there, I will add a link to them too. So there you go. There is our review of these fantastic pencils. I'm just going to put them there. And the other thing I was going to show you was the other thing I did last night. I had a little play and I made this. I just did some freehand holly sprigs and coloured them in 2 tones of the green. I actually used the pink for the holly berries and made a little holly wreath and just added a paper bow. So there's my first card for next Christmas. So how's that for efficiency? So there we go, that's that. I'm going to leave them open so that you can see it. I'm going to just zoom out just a tiny weeny bit because I want to try and get a few other bits on. So I'll leave that there. That's the finished card made from what I've done. And that's, I'm not going to get it all on, but maybe if I fold that in half, maybe that'll go on. And that's, I might have to just cover my card up. But they are the colour swatches. And that is the finished card after I'd done after I'd actually completed a project. So I'll leave the colour swatches there for now. And there are our Derwent gift set of 20 metallic pencils, and they are absolutely fantastic. They're soft, they're malleable, they've got some gorgeous rich colours, and they're strong, they don't break. So I was quite hard on mine when I was shading. I shaded quite hard and they didn't break and they didn't crumble, so they're a good solid pencil. So if you are a pencil artist or you like painting in pencils, I'd highly recommend these. I wouldn't recommend every pencil I try, believe me, but I haven't come across a Derwent pencil yet that I haven't liked. I've come across other companies that I've not liked so much, but which we won't go into, but I haven't come across a Derwent pencil yet that I've not fallen in love with. So that's why I use them, and I hadn't seen them being reviewed anywhere else, so I thought it's about time that someone did it, so I'm afraid you were stuck with me. So there is my review and my take on the Derwent metallic pencils, the gift set of 20. So I hope you've enjoyed this and found it interesting, and I will see you soon with a new video. The next one will probably be a proper demonstration. It might even be a demonstration with these fantastic pencils to do a proper project, we'll see. So until then, take care everybody, have fun, and as always, happy crafting. Bye bye for now.